Hi guys, in this session we will see about the list, collections and arrays in the UI path. So before implementing in the UI path, we will just see in the notepad and discuss what is list, collection and arrays. So list is a collection of items and even the collection is considered as a collection of the items. So list may be like it may be the collection of strings, integer, objects or any type. So it doesn't matter what type of data type it is, but it is a collection of the object. So we will see like how to create a list, how to create a list and how to add an item in the list and how to remove an item from the list. Okay, and even for the collections we'll see the same, because in UiPath it is mentioned as a list and collections are different, but as per the logical way, even list contains the all the list of like all type of data types, and even collection contains the all data types. It's a like collection of storage of different data types. So even we will see for the collections like how to create it, how to add an item and how to remove an item. And arrays is another type. Like arrays is, these are one dimensional arrays. And the difference between list, collection and arrays is like lists are the like vertical dimensional and arrays are like horizontal dimensional, like one dimensional, but both are one dimensional only. So arrays, even we'll see how to create array, how to create an array, then how to add an element in the array, then how to remove an element from the array. But here you need to observe one thing. As I told here, we cannot remove an item from the array because once you declare the array, it is static. You cannot remove any item from the array. So let's try in the UI path. So just we already have a sequence here. So delete this, delete. So we'll create the fresh list here. So first we will create a list of string. So just give it variable as list of string. Sorry, string. Then the variable type here is string, but actually we have created the list of string. So browse for types, enter list here. So always see here we always get different types of data types, but remember here always see for the system one. And so here we already have the list of different elements. So click on it, select the type, it's a string. Okay, so we have declared the variable type also and default. So always remember, whenever you create the list or collection, you need to declare it first before using it. So how to declare it? So just syntax is there, new list of string. Here we have created the list of string, that's why we are giving string. Suppose if we have created list of integer, then list of int. So in this way we can create. Okay, and suppose if it's like a list of object, then you can give object, new list of object. Here it is showing error because we have declared string here, that's why it's showing error. But if the data type matches, it doesn't show any error, so it's string. Okay, now first we will see how to add any element to the list. So in UiPath we already have a predefined activity for it. So the activity name is add to collection. Okay, so here in the collection you can see here like you must give collection, so it's a list of string, then item. So we have declared as strings, so item you can give it as like a item 1. Then it is showing the error here because the collection is a it is actually the collection of string, but here we have given the type argument as object, so change it to string. So this is how we can add the element to the list. And if you don't want to do in this way, then you can even add in the different way, so that I will show you in the message box. Like, so this is list of string dot, we have a .NET activity for it, sorry, method for it, append, and here you can read it's the append of string, the element has string. So what do you want to add? Suppose item 2. Okay, so done. So this is how we can add any element to the list. So now if you want to read any element, if you okay, first let's see whether the element has added to the list or not, so we can just display it. So list of string, we have added only one item, so we'll just read the first item here, then run it. So its item 1 is there, means it has been added. Okay, now we will remove the list. So before remove it, so we'll add another item, so add to collection, so that the list doesn't appear to be empty. So again same list string item, it may be item 2 and object string. Okay. So we actually have two items here now. So I told you like how to remove any item from the collection, so that you can use the .NET operation here. Or if you don't want to use .NET operation also, you can use like we already have like a remove from collection activity here, like a remove from collection. So you can use that also here. So collection, you need to just give the list name and the item. So enter the item like item 2. So you can read here also. So object, okay, and type argument, it is string. Done. So now actually we have added two elements here, and we have removed the item, we have removed item 2, so there should be only item 1. So let's check the length of the count of the list here. So if the count is 2, that means it didn't remove any item from it. If the count is 1, it means we have already removed one item from it. So we'll just check the count and run it. So the count is 1 means the one item, the second item has been already removed. So like we have created a list, added an item, and we even removed an item. So that we saw for list, and even for collection it is same. So like you can even, so this is actually a list string, right? So you can create the same one like collection of string. You can browse for types, you can just enter collection system.collection of object models. So here always see for generic one. Yeah, it is here. So it is the collection of string. Okay, that's a collection of string. So always declare the collection and string before using it. So it's a new collection of string. Fine, it's created. So this is how we have to create the collection or list. So even we'll see for the how to add to collection. So add to collection is the activity. It can be used for list also, and it can be used for collection also. So here instead of list, we'll do it for collection string item 1, and it's the argument type is same, so let it be string only. And even we will see for the second item also. So just give the collection name and item to string, let it be. So okay, so here it will apply to like we have created the sorry, so we have created the collection here, we have declared here, and we have added the items here, and we have removed the item here. So again we will just check the length of it. So collection string dot count, so it should be 1. It's 2. How it is 2? Okay, here actually we didn't remove it, it is removed from the list only still. So we have to change even this collection string. So done. So now it will show 1. So the count is 1. Means from the 2 items we have removed 1 item. That's why it's showing the count 1. So we have seen the list, we have seen the collections. So list and collections are the same. And we have seen the .NET procedure too. How to add to collection also. Okay, we didn't see that, right? Okay, so let us see here. So this is the .NET way. Suppose it is the collection string. If you want to add something from the .NET way, append, then just read here element has string. So whatever the element you want to add it, so you can give it as item 3. So the item has been added here. Okay. So this is the .NET way to, or any simple method to add any item to the collection or list. You can even add it to the list here, like a list string dot append same element as string item 3. So it will add to the element. So now you know how to create a list, how to add an item. So for this we have 2 ways, like you can use the activity like add to collection, or you can just use the .NET way. And how to remove an item. So for this also we have like a activity remove from collection, and we even have like a remove method also. We have like a .NET method is there, that also I will show you here. Suppose in list string dot remove and item as string. So if you want to remove like a item 1, it will remove the item from it. So this remove is a method which is applicable for both list and collections. Okay, so like how to remove also is done. So we have seen list and we have seen collection, and in the list and collection, like we have one more advantage here. So in the default one, so you can even define the default list before, like without assigning also, or without using any activity. So that how to do. So you need to follow the same syntax, and after that you need to give some more, like from, you need to give the array of it, like Raju. Right. So this is the default, how to define or how to declare the default list. So this is the way, and even for the collection you can do this. From give a array Raju and Ravi. Okay. So this is all about list and collection, and we can create the array also here. So let's see about array. So just define like array of string. So it is just string. So change the variable type to array of, select the type string. Okay. And here, as I told you, you can by default no need to like declare array here, like we declared for list and collection, but you can directly like you can give the default values here, like array of Raju, Ravi. Okay. So this is how to declare the array here. So suppose if you want to read any item from like array, like array of string, just 0th item, then we must see the element there. So this is Raju. Okay, so we have seen like arrays, create and add. Okay, we haven't seen add, right? So even that we'll see. So how to add? So it's like .NET way. So for array, we don't have like specific activities so that which can be added to the array, but we have a .NET method like array string, sorry, array of string dot append. It's the same like element has string. So give whatever the element you want to add, like maybe like item 4. So it will add the item to the array. Fine. So this is how you can add. This is how you can create and add any element in the array. So this is all about collection, list and arrays. Thank you guys.